You can tell the offense was trying to force and trying to get that first down. Makes the big mistake.
He wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And they want to see if they can score the deuce. Snapped it in the shotgun. He's got his man. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
He leaves it with his back. He's a loss of 3. And the Scarlet Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires on the move. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll pull it down. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming after him. He'll pull it down and run. Any way you can. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They've been running it, but now the pass. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ducks! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon this trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Fast motion from the offense. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Scarlet Knights want to pick up the tempo. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon! Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UTSA is down right now inside the Alamo Dome, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend board in San Antonio. They're trailing by just 4 to Oregon State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On second down, he'll let it fly. They're working that left side. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Fires to the tight end.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. Third down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. The Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Powell. Still on his feet at the 45. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Offense set on first down. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. At the 45, on his way. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. They'll run play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Scarlet Knights look to keep this drive humming. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Trying to find his man on first down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying.
Great job job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet. So keep fighting, going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First down for this offense. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets it out fast. Across the 25, he's got room. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Still looking, on the move. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Floating away. Got a man. It's Powell. At midfield, he's got room. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Pocket, and the ball's loose in the backfield. And the defense has got it, and they're bringing it back.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on that.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Working that left side now. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Swings it out to the flat. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. A low line drive and not his best work. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air on 1st down. trying to make magic on the scramble. Finds a crease at the 20. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit half story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And we'll kick it away to crank up the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And that's a live ball. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Line gets set, first down. The give to the back. They stop him right on the edge of the red zone, a pickup of 5 to the 20. The Scarlet Knights want to move quickly. Off the play fake. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
College football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
It is perfect. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UTSA has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 14 to Oregon State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. He's going to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And here's the third interception of the night. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to move.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On third down, he drops the throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. And the Scarlet Knights will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. Now he's going to break the pocket. Unleashes one. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Snags it!
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you've set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
They'll try to pick up the first. Touchdown, Ducks! And the pummeling has started.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He finds his man.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you've got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short. Who knows what they're going to do?
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
The Ducks in the hurry-up. Handoff from the gun. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Ducks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Oregon! And the route is on.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
We just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Got room at the 35. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on down. The offense set for a first down play. From the gun, running back on the move. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Now on first down from the 40. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here comes the hurry-up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a run.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Ducks! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UTSA has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 14 to Oregon State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They keep attacking through the air. He looks that one in nicely. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And he intercepts it. Looking for more room. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception. play on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. The Ducks will move the sticks. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. And the Ducks will hustle to the line. They'll try to power their way ahead. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They make the stop at the 19 after a pickup of 5. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Bulls his way forward. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Touchdown, Oregon! And the punishment has been extended. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. There he goes. Open it up. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Touchdown, Ducks! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
Gets rid of it. Another incompletion on third down. And the Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And there he goes. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The give from the gun. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. They'll go to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Oregon.
And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meat open wound. Never a doubt. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the new kind. Seven is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. You know, 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real, for real.
No doubt, and they deserve for us all to be talking about them right now because they look as advertised. This is a team with tremendous talent. They've taken care of business up to this point, but now because they're undefeated at this point of the year, every game from this point out gets bigger and bigger and more important.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. stadium is mid-sized in terms of capacity. Its capacity for decibel level virtually unmatched. Like when Kenny Wheaton took back the pick. Legends like Mariota and LaMichael ran wild. Welcome to Eugene and Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Oregon Ducks offense will get the first possession of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And he's running in the open. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring.
Yeah, and this is why he's leading the nation in rushing. Like, you give him the football, and he'll continue to make big plays. He's done it all throughout the season. This offense features him, and there is a reason why.
And the Ducks headed quickly to the line. They'll run it from the gun. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Here we go with the run on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The Washington Huskies offense has its first opportunity of the day. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David.
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground, and they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup, a lot of head-to-head battles, linebacker versus running back.
Yeah, tackling him in space, but also covering him out of the backfield. These two dudes are going to be shadowing each other all game long.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Oregon.
They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Dances away. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He's looking to throw it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
that's going to be the challenge for this offense tonight, is holding up against this pass rush. They are one of the best defenses in the entire nation because of their ability to get pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have to do a much better job tonight protecting their guy, or they've got no shot.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Huskies want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy, because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Hit as he throws. Finds space on the right. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. From the gun, give on the inside. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Hand off from the shotgun. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Ducks are threatening on 1st and goal. Pushes ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And they got him in the end zone for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Here's the return.
Return is brought down at the 31.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. He's got 93 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Quick tempo here for the offense. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Determined effort to pick up 6 and get it inside the red zone and down to the 16.
2nd down.
Here's the handoff. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Caught over the middle. It's Powell. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Oregon. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Got his man on the right. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Ducks! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the play and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They'll try to tack one.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tennessee is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Vols have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Mississippi State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. He's looking to throw. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Oregon. How about that D coming up with a play like that? The DB saw the pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Huskies are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll just down it right there.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up, great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. To the ground, he's got it again. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Give to the back. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Moving away from pressure. That's reeled in, it's Powell. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Trying to escape and get it himself. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. And the Ducks will snap it on first and 10. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. That's caught. It's Powell. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Ducks have moved it inside the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. That's caught. It's Powell. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They are controlling the ball. Ninth play of the drive. Makes his connection. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. barges ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll start the return inside his spot. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Ducks will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
He's got him this time. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Those sticks, and you're like, dude, third and short. I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer. But the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think, put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Here comes the offense on second down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll throw it. What a snag by the defense. And he will step out of bounds. Way to get the ball back for his offense. Let's go. Set first down. He leaves it with the back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Royer. He's got him in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. Quick strike complete.
And, you know, if you're the receiver there, you just want to know where the sticks are. Maybe extend your route a little bit more so that you know you get the first down after making the catch. 4th and short now. Let's see what they do.
Now on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Powell. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Finds his target down the middle. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. And the Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He'll try to do it himself. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there. Understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He makes a grab. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Touchdown, Oregon! And the pummeling has started. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Tennessee is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Neyland Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Mississippi State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and ball in the air, intercepted. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Get the ball back and put your offense in business.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. Touchdown Ducks! And the route is on. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. You need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. 1 play, and they put it on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Moving out of the pocket. Fires on the move. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. Going to try to get it himself. Hard-hitting tackle. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the state for a massive 4th quarter comeback. And Washington is on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Royer. Finds his tight end.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They want to just keep throwing it. Complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down, using the quick game. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Complete in the middle. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Get a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Washington comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Diving for the goal line, and the ball's knocked free. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Looking for the score! And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
And he tacks on the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Getting some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. He's going to pass. He's going to take off.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
He's going to run it. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Powell.
And his offense continuing to spin the football back, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop.
Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Feeling some heat. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. They want to throw it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
65, Washington.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Looking for a man. It's Royer. This one has pretty much been all kinds of running room. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit and are still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. Makes a catch and knocked down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Coming after him. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Washington sends out the punt team. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. First down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Slings it downfield. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the incompletion, they go back up top. At the 35, he's loose. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Trying to find his man on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Man, how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And he was able to get away from one tackle.
On the screen.
Help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. One more play to pad the stats. Going up top on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. After the missed connection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business.
Team too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a
Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.